Well, hello again and welcome to the Sports Box, where the only opinion that matters is right here. I am Mike Aletta, aka Hammonton Mike, along with my partner Brian, the Ranger Retard. You know what? And this show, again, is sponsored by a great guy, DJ Cruz, aka Anthony Cruz. Call him for all your DJ and party needs at 609-513-6395. Brian, how are you today?
I'm doing a little better than you are.
You know what? I've been trying to hold back, but go ahead.
Well, so I want to give you this stage here. So for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure that by now everybody knows, Mike here is a loyal, diehard, avid Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. And, you know, through the holidays, everybody, obviously hope everybody had a great holiday, of course. I know Mike had an okay one, but on point here, Mike's frustration is palpable. Mike, I want to give you the floor here to just let the hate flow through you. Just let it all out. Use it as like a therapeutic thing to just like air your grievances with your football team, and then we can discuss the likelihood of them making the playoffs, which is probably about the likelihood of me winning the lottery tomorrow.
You know, I have a real hard time expressing my anger.
Yeah, you're usually a very calm individual. Yeah, you don't usually throw anything or anything like that. So I want you to just let it all out. All right, let it flow.
First of all, okay, well, I'll just let it. You know, Doug Martin, are you freaking kidding me, Doug Martin? What are you doing? Your team needs you this week to get in the wild card, if at all possible. And first of all, you're leaving for personal reasons. Secondly, you get busted for PEDs and you're out for 4 games. What the hell is going on with you? You've been hurt all year. You signed a big deal at the beginning of the year. You know what? This isn't a kid show. You fucked the Buccaneers over, okay? With all that money they paid you because they wanted to keep you. And now this shit happens. What the hell is going on? You know what? I hate to say it, I want to cut Doug Martin so bad right now and just go with Chris Sims. That's what the Bucs should have did last year. Instead of re-signing them all that money and get all that money back into a wide receiver next year, which they're going to have to do when they get rid of Vincent Jackson. This is, you know what? I'd probably throw you if I could pick you up right now. I'm so aggravated right now.
You meant Charles Sims. I know you're angry right now.
What did I say?
You said Chris Sims.
Oh, I still keep thinking of the Buccaneers.
Okay,
yeah.
That's okay.
It's mind-boggling. The lake don't even fucking work. You know what? You know, I'm going to throw some.
It's not your fault.
How does it? You know, and the Buccaneers do themselves no favors last week by losing to the freaking Saints. Are you kidding me again? You lose to the Saints. What is going? Everybody's just saying the defense does better. They're playing better. They're getting back to form. Oh, Bucs look good. Look out. And then you lose to the freaking Saints. Okay. Now, we're going to get into scenarios, but like Brian said, they're going to need another freaking Christmas miracle for the love of God to get in the freaking playoffs. Brian,
I think there's more than a miracle here.
Oh, God.
There's 7 things that need to happen for the Buccaneers to make the playoffs.
7, not 2, people. 7.
And we're going to go through these. Now, some are semi-possible. Others are extremely unlikely. So the first off, obviously, is the Buccaneers need to win this week playing against Carolina Panthers. I think that's plausible.
I think it's definitely plausible. Even without Doug Martin, I think it's definitely plausible.
And, secondly, the Colts need to go beat the Jaguars. Plausible.
Plausible. And, by the way, Jags did win last week. Didn't they? You broke my balls about that. Anyway, that's a different show. Sorry.
And the Cowboys, who have nothing to play for, and will probably rest their starters most of, if not the whole game, will have to go into Philadelphia and beat the Eagles.
That's where I think they're in trouble. I think the Cowboys can probably lose that game because, like Brian said, they don't care about that game.
We don't care. I mean, I care on a personal level, but other than that, I don't really care.
But you don't play for the team?
I don't.
Okay.
Everything's an and here, by the way. There's no ors, it's and.
And, yeah.
The Detroit Lions have to beat the hottest team in football, the Green Bay Packers, and win the NFC North to take it away from the Packers.
That's not happening.
I don't like the chances of that. I said a couple weeks ago that after that Eagles game, the Packers run the table. I stand by that. I'm going to be right.
Stafford with a healthy finger could win that game. But go ahead.
And the Tennessee Titans beating the Houston Texans without Mariota.
Actually, that could happen because Houston won a division now. They're in. They really can't go anywhere. That's a possibility, but I'm still not holding. I'm holding.
Here's where the wheels fall off the train.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
And the 49ers to beat the Seattle Seahawks.
Wait a minute, that's got to be that's a misprint.
No, it's.
Didn't you say Seattle's going to beat the 49ers?
49ers beat Seahawks in Week 17. There's an and after this.
You mean the one in 15? San Francisco 49ers.
They have 2 wins now.
That's right. They do have 2. I'm sorry. They're 2-14.
They're
2-14.
They're in a 1-game winning streak. The 49ers.
The 2-14 49ers have to be Seattle. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And the game between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants has to end in a tie.
tie, folks.
Nobody can win.
A tie. Yeah. So if it's 3-3 and everything else happens, Bucs are in. I got to really thank Dirk Cutter for really making this possible last week with having the Bucs lose this game to the freaking Saints. It just blows my mind how you play solid against Kansas City in Kansas City. You beat a San Diego team in San Diego. You have all these great wins, and when a game comes up and you need the game to count, you lose to the Saints. But
a couple questions for you. Again, you're obviously the Bucs aficionado. Now,
my blood pressure is like 9 digits right now. I'm sorry.
The Doug Martin deal, was that made prior? This is Dirk Cutter's first year coaching.
It is.
Right? Okay.
It is.
Was the Doug Martin deal done prior to Dirk taking the job over?
Yes, it was done in the offseason. I was really shocked when it happened. I believe, if I remember right, it was a 5-year deal, $25 million he got. And I was shocked because in the offseason they were talking about Charles Sims. Charles Sims, we're going to take him, we're going to give him a little bit more money, but not as much money as saving on a receiver because they knew Vincent Jackson's going to leave this year. But now the Bucs are screwed.
Well, here's the interesting thing about me. I believe it's very, very possible Doug Martin's played his last game with the Tampa Bay Bucs.
I agree.
I say that for a couple of reasons. I'm going to take you back a little bit. If you remember the year that Greg Schiano took over the team, LeGarrette Blount was the running back the year before.
Correct.
And what Schiano did is he drafted Doug Martin, and he went with Doug Martin. Coaches in the NFL, it's such a finite period of time that these coaches have these jobs. And I'm talking about here in Philadelphia with the Chip Kelly thing. Coaches want to go with their guys, the guys that they brought in, whether it's a quarterback, a running back, or whatever. So maybe Doug Martin was never Dirk Cutter's guy, and he's kind of putting lipstick on a pig this whole time, making it work. And maybe they go into the draft, or they go, we'll see.
I'm sorry.
But I just think that this is one of those things where, hey, if I'm Dirk Cutter, I wasn't a coach when you give the guy the money.
Right.
He's not the guy that I would want running my offense.
Right.
So this could be, again, his way out the door. And now, due to suspension, it's not like Tampa Bay has no reason to let him go.
Right.
Now they can sell this to the fan base. We appreciate what Doug's done for us, but we're going a different direction.
I agree. It's going to be less of a PR hit. But getting back to the whole Schiano thing, LeGarrette Blount did get cut because he was a bad dude in the locker room. And Schiano didn't like him. But the flip side of that is I take Jason Garrett. Okay, Des Bryant is an acquire boy, and neither on the Giants is Odell Beckham Jr. But you know what? Good players, you keep them, and you deal with them. They're nut jobs. Who cares? A lot of guys in the league are nut jobs. You learn to play with them. You learn to deal with them. Don't do a Chip Kelly. Don't get rid of them for that reason. They shouldn't have got rid of Garrett Blount. Okay, he can't run 60 yards down the field, but you know what? How many goal line carries does he get for New England right now? How many touchdowns? How did his whole career been revitalized in New England because he's used in the proper way? That's all I'm saying with that. But you know what? I agree with you. Now, if you ever wanted to get rid of Doug Martin, you have an absolute reason to get rid of the guy because he's not going to do any good for 4 games.
Absolutely. I think this again. I think that they've made a lot of strides this year, but I do feel that this is one of those things that could lead to a separation of the team and the player.
And they have a good backup in Charles Sims, kind of just like everybody said when Matt Forte left Chicago that, how are they going to survive? They're going to have their run game now. Well, this guy named Jordan Howard kind of stepped up and filled that role, and I think he's kind of secured that along with Carey in the backup role. I think Charles Sims can step in there and do a fine job for them. The Bucs, unfortunately, have gotten screwed with that money, so that's a whole different story, a whole different avenue with that. But I don't know what they're going to do now. But Doug Martin, all right, right here, pal. Thanks, appreciate it. And nice job, Bucs. They lost to the Saints last week, didn't they?
They did lose to the Saints.
Yeah. Drew Brees and the fucking New Orleans Saints. Sorry, it's not a kid's show today.
The ratings are through the roof right
now. God.
Anything else you want to get off your chest?
No, I think I'm good.
You're good?
If I get any more, I'm going to flip the table over and I'm going to start throwing stuff.
Do you feel any better now than when we started this exercise?
No, I'll probably be worse tonight. I probably won't be able to sleep and I'll probably be aggravated as hell because now the Bucs are going to sit through Sunday when all these scenarios have to happen and then I have to hope for a freaking tie. A tie. Did I say a tie? A tie.
You know what? I'd be curious to know what the betting odds would be on this happening. It's got to be. Really.
Probably at plus 7,000.
Oh, I think it's more than that. I think it might be more than that.
If I could throw $2 down on that somewhere, I probably would just for the hell of it.
So we'll be definitely previewing the playoffs after this week. Going to do a little bit in depth into every matchup, and it seems like in all likelihood the Tampa Bay Bucs will not be part of those previews. Unfortunately for my co-host.
And to all my Buccaneer fellow followers that are watching, I'm sorry. I'm just telling the truth. I'm being objective as I possibly can. I like to say I'm a homer, but I'm really not. I'm an objective guy. Doug Martin, you've killed me. Okay. As always, folks, thanks for watching. That's all we have for the Doug Martin special right now. Thank God, because I blow my top and I need to get out of here in an ambulance. But keep watching. We always have new stuff coming.
While Mike calms down, If you need to find us anywhere, we're on Twitter. We're on Twitter at SportsBox Show. Our Facebook page is just blowing up right now. People liking all of the stuff that we're posting, and of course the YouTube channel. Our subscribers have doubled in a very short period of time. We just want to thank you for that. Definitely appreciate your support. Wish you guys a very happy holiday season. Of course, pray for Mike because Mike needs some sedatives and blood pressure medication.
It's probably blowing up because they're probably on the suicide watch with me right now, but that's okay. That's all right. We love our guys. Don't worry, I'll still be here. And the guys that don't want me here, tough. Anyway, thanks for watching the Sports Box. We appreciate it. Remember, the only opinion that matters is right here. Thanks for watching, folks. See ya!
Don't forget to subscribe.